hour, and in the meantime I'm gonna be making hummus. I like to spread around some hummus onto the lunch wrap before I put anything else on, so I'm gonna be making hummus. For that, I'm gonna be using a nice defrosted lemon. Yes, you can freeze your lemons. Like to do it. There we go. I'm gonna put this knife away. Also throw this one out. There we go. And some thawed chickpeas. You can just use a can of chickpeas and it's fine. This is like, again, I buy my chickpeas and beans, I buy them completely dry. I cook them myself and then I freeze them. So this way I save a lot of money. There we go. Also going to be using some good virgin olive oil. This one's almost empty, but it'll be fine. And I'm going to be grabbing some garlic. Go. Some garlic, some salt. Let me check the recipe again, if I got everything. I always like recheck my recipes to know that I got everything. The amounts, like, especially with something like hummus, tend to change a lot. I just like do whatever and see what happens. Let's see. Salt, garlic, lemon juice, olive oil. That's what I was missing. So at the base of any good hummus is this stuff. Well, I should turn it around like this. There we go. This is called tahini. This is basically what peanut butter would be if you made it out of sesame seeds. So because this tends to split a lot, as you can see, there's like a little film of oil right on top, a little shiny bit. I really just like that, so I'm gonna grab myself a nice little spoon, and I'm gonna just stir it up real quick. I also heard some people like you can store it upside down and that helps as well, but I like to do this a bit more. There we go. Look at that. Just wonderful stuff. Yeah. I'm gonna rinse the spoon. There we go. Now what I tend to like to add to my own hummus is some more flavor, because I'm like that. So I'm gonna be grabbing some paprika. Just got a big old jar of it. I also have some smoked paprika, but that's still in like a kilogram bag, and it's too much hassle to move it around, so I'm not going to be doing that. And like one roasted bell pepper. So this is just extra flavoring. You can also just put herbs in there or whatever, or some avocados or whatever. There's like a shit ton of recipes on there about what you can chuck into a hummus. Basically, if you take these out, this right here is your basic hummus. And it already tastes pretty great, but I like to add a little bit more to it. So I'm gonna be moving a few things out of the way, like so. Because to make hummus, we're gonna be needing one of these bad boys. Just a good old-fashioned food processor. If you don't have one, well, you're kind of screwed. You can always ask your parents, they probably have one. Also, hey Mark. Yeah, I'm finally doing this. So we're just gonna chuck everything in there. Easy as that. There we go. Put this one with the plastic garbage. I am going to need a cutting board. So I'm gonna be grabbing my fancy cutting board. Look at that. I actually bought this one recently at a really simple store. It's like €9. I actually don't really like the granite, but whatever. It's what we have. Cut this one in half. There we go. Now what I like to do, because there's a lot of pits in here, I like to grab myself a sieve and that way push it out. And you can see, like, because this one has been frozen, all the pip just kind of goes out of it, and you can just put your hands into the lemon and there you go. Wonderful. You also have these special tools to squeeze citrus fruit, which is pretty cool, but I don't have any of those. I'm gonna put this in the garbage and grab the other one. See, there's all the bits and the pip and whatever. And just kind of squeeze this. Wonderful sounds. There we go. And a healthy smoothie? Nice. Actually got a great, like, recipes for that one as well. I might do, like, smoothie pack recipes at one point. Anyways, so I'm gonna throw this one out. That's all the pip I need. Rinse my hand real quick. So with the garlic, you could be difficult about it and just like try chopping and then like peeling and whatever. But what I like to do is grab a bigger knife. There we go, bigger knife. And just like put down the knife like that and then crush it. There you go. I used a lot of force right there. This way you kind of just like, you can see it just instantly disintegrating and you can just really easily peel it off. Just like that. There you go, peeled. I did a little bit too much force, but we're gonna be putting it into the food processor anyways, so it's fine. Just cut off the end because that's disgusting. I'm also gonna cut this bit out. There you go. We'll just put that in there. Done. Then the tahini paste. Gonna be grabbing one of these. So little measures. I got like a ton of these. They're useful. This way you can really precisely measure kind of things. For this recipe, we don't really need to be precise, but I like to do it because if you bring yourself into a habit of precisely measuring stuff, when you get to the stuff that actually needs to be precisely measured, you know what to do. There we go. Get that stuff all in there. And again, whenever you're done with something, just quickly rinse it. Next, I'm gonna grab one bell pepper from here, if it wants to cooperate with me. Now, usually in your hummus, you would add a few tablespoons of water, but this stuff, like if you can see it, like it's just really, wow, it went straight back in. It's already just really wet. So I'm actually kind of draining it as well. There we go. And kind of like you get all this stuff in there and whatever, you kind of want to pull that out as well. It's just stuff you don't want in your food. It's a little bit too bitter. Just put that straight in there. There we go. And just put that in there. Next, some paprika. Just gonna grab a teaspoon measure. Gonna put like a teaspoon in there. There we go. That's enough. Oh shit. My tofu! No! There we go. Tofu's still pressing. There we go. So, I'm gonna grab the top and I'm gonna turn this on. This means it's gonna make a lot of noise. So I'm gonna turn down the mic real quick so it's not too loud, but I'm not gonna be talking in the meantime. I'm just gonna leave this on for a while, and I'm gonna clean up everything that I need to clean. Oh wait, wow, I almost forgot. I also need to add some salt. Very important. There we go. Hands are wet. But yeah, it's gonna be making a lot of noise, so I'm gonna quiet down for a bit, and I'm just gonna leave this thing to do its thing. Yeah. So as you can see right now, it's kind of dry, and that's because I forgot to add the olive oil. We're just gonna empty this thing in there, because there's not much in there, and it's a little bit old anyway. Old olive oil isn't too great, and you really want to use good olive oil for this one, so I'm gonna put this one with the glass. Just look at that. That is absolutely wonderful. Look at how smooth that is. Just, gonna give it a quick taste. Never put your fingers in food if you expect to put it in front of others, by the way. It's good, but I'm lacking something. Since I don't really have any other like lemons lying around, I'm just gonna grab one of these. You always want to use fresh lemons in this one, but if you want to just add a little bit, I always like to use this stuff. Spread it around. Might be too much, but whatever. And go at it again. There we go. I'll just give that a quick taste again. Oh, that's way better. Kind of got that little extra poof in there. Wonderful. If you're like tasting your food and it doesn't really taste right, and you don't want to put any more salt in it, because this one was salty enough already, what you want to do is you want to add some acid to it. You want to add some bit of vinegar in there, or a bit of lemon juice. Lemon juice is always a good thing to use, but just a little bit of sour, and it really just freshens up your food. It kind of balances everything out, and it's really good. I really like using it. So there we go. I'm gonna put these two away real quick. Again, very important, clean as you go. So we're just gonna be cleaning up my space a little bit. It's getting a little bit messy here and there, which I don't like. There we go. Put that one away. Put this one back where it belongs. In the garbage. No, just kidding. Make sure my pan's on right. And then we're gonna be opening the oven. Because in the oven, I've been cooking a jar. So there's like two ways to sterilize jars. You can either cook them in boiling water for a bit, but what I like to do is I like to put them in a 150 oven for like an hour or something, and that way you also kill a lot of the stuff in there. Ah. There we go. Ooh, splitting a little bit. That's not good. I think I might actually, I'm gonna look real quick. I'm gonna mix it up a bit. No, that's fine. Okay. So this is what I like to call a pan liquor. It's probably something different in English, but I like to call it pan liquor. It's really good for just like scraping out as much as you can. We have like 3 in our household. This is the one that came with the food processor. Most food processors come with it, so it's really useful because that way you can really really get everything out of your food processor. And we're just gonna scrape this in here. Can you order a batch? Sure. Just remind me like a week before annual and I can make a batch. I'll put it in like intense cooking music, yeah. I'm actually surprised how much the mic is picking up the music. Just have an OST running. It's a little bit much, for sure. There we go. Let's put this in here. Ah, it's going everywhere. Oh no, I'm gonna grab a spoon real quick. Always have spoons on hand. There we go. Like me and Izzy went to buy some spoons at the thrift store, and we bought like 10 spoons for 50 cents or something. It was ridiculous. There we go. Let's get it in there. Okay, that's enough from you. I'm gonna rinse you real quick. And get the final bits out of here. Actually, I should have kept the spoon. There we go. Same spoon. Look at that. Beautiful. So now, because like I've done all that, you can see the sides are a little bit dirty. So we're gonna be grabbing a paper towel and just cleaning that off. There we go. And give it a little shake. Get all the like air pockets out of it. There you go. And then we're gonna grab the lid and put it on there. And next up, we're gonna be labeling it, because you always want to label your stuff. There we go, just some regular old tape. It's called like painter's tape in Dutch. Just put it on there. This one isn't too good. I usually have like a smaller one, but we finished that one recently. Just put hummus on there. 17.9. There we go. So I know how old the hummus is whenever I use it. Kind of liquidy. And we're gonna just put this one straight in the fridge. And that way I can use it for anything I like. Masking tape. I knew that, but I kept forgetting it. Thank you, Rowan. Masking tape. So you can just use like masking tape. It usually adheres pretty well, and because it's like made of kind of paper, you can write on it really easily. It's really useful stuff in the kitchen. And next, of course, because we got all this like dirty stuff, we're gonna be rinsing for a little bit, so it's gonna be a little bit loud. There we go. Nice and rinsed. We're going to be completely cleaning this a little bit later, so don't worry about it. Just putting this one out of the way. There we go. This one I'm going to grab a wet towel and just quickly wipe it down. Just make sure you take care of your tools. Because if you take care of your tools, they take care of you. Ain't that beautiful? Put that one back. And put this one back where it belongs.